Back now on Triad Today. Always glad when we can get the Daggett Shuler gang here because they always have fascinating guests and topics, and today is no different. On my immediate right, of course, David Daggett with Daggett Shuler, attorneys at law. And next to him, he and Griff have a special guest, Amy Boardwine, who's director of philanthropy for Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and then, of course, Griff Shuler from Daggett Shuler, attorneys at law. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Good to have you, Amy. And,
thank you.
I hope this won't be the last time for you being here, but then you never know. Amy, I'm going to get you to start out and just give me a brief mission statement for people that don't know. What's the mission of Big Brothers Big Sisters?
So Big Brothers Big Sisters serves children facing adversity. Our goal is to match them with caring adult mentors who helps guide their path. We see a lot of potential in children, and these mentors help them achieve their full potential.
And now I understand from an email, I think David or Griff sent me, that you're having an anniversary.
We are. This year is our 40th anniversary for our Forsyth County office. So we estimate we've served about 20,000 children over the past 4 decades.
Oh, wow. Well, speaking of serving children, I'll come back to you in a second, Amy, but David, I heard through the grapevine that you have been a Big Brother for a long time.
Yes, I've been a Big Brother since 1982.
What, were you 10 then?
No, but my little brother was 10.
How old were you?
I was 20-some.
And can you say the name of the little brother?
Yeah, Chuck Lewis. Chuck is probably out there. Hey, Chuck, love your brother.
And why have you stayed with it so long? Because isn't this normally, and Amy can clear this up too, but normally isn't it sort of a short-term mentorship?
It is typically. I started when I was in Wake Forest Law School. I've stayed in town. Chuck has stayed in town. We've continued our relationship. And quite honestly, and this is something I tell Amy and I tell everybody who's interested in Big Brothers Big Sisters, you get more by being a big than you give.
For being a volunteer, yeah.
You really do. It's very meaningful.
I'm going to check with Amy just in a second on volunteers, but I want to go to Griff for a second. As an employer, as a community servant, Griff, why are mentors to youth in general so important to the community at large?
Well, I think when you hear the term mentor, particularly if you're in the business world, you think about a mentor on a professional level. I think taking the concept of mentoring to the level where you're doing it to youth has so much more impact because you're impacting them when they're at that stage where having an adult come alongside them and kind of show them the ropes and guide them.
Yeah.
They're getting that nurturing from someone that's really even outside their home that they can't get probably any other way.
Well, let's, speaking of that and the fact that David has been a volunteer for so long, Amy, I'm assuming that you always need more volunteers, right?
We're always on the lookout for great volunteers. We do have a waiting list. Those children engage in monthly activities to keep them connected to the program, and it allows our program specialists an opportunity to get to know those children and
The
their
shortage
personality.
do you need more male volunteers than women? Or?
We do have more boys on the wait list than girls, and so we're always on the lookout for male
Yeah,
volunteers.
it's kids on the wait list, not adults.
That's
Yeah,
right. That's
no.
right. I want to make sure. Yeah, David, that's a good point for the audience to know because we need the volunteers to sign up. Now, this is a question I know people are going to have if they're watching or listening. How much time, Amy, do I need to give as a volunteer?
So we ask for 1 hour a week for a commitment of 1 year. Although, as you hear from David and many of our volunteers, once they get to know the children, they form that relationship, they choose to continue beyond the 1 year.
I'm at 35.
Yeah.
35 hours a day.
I think if you do the math, he just dated himself.
Yeah, that's right.
But it often happens that the relationship forms. My little sister I met when she was in 7th grade, and she's a senior at Salem College. We'll be graduating in May, and we still continue to stay in touch and keep in touch with one another.
And requirements, I don't know how they've changed over the years since 1982 when David started, but very quickly, do you need certain things to become a volunteer?
There's a full process, screening process for becoming a volunteer. So it starts with an application. So you would contact our office to get more details about that.
And a big race is coming up?
Yes, April 28th at the fairgrounds. It's an evening race, which is a little bit rare.
Okay.
8 o'clock is a fun run. 8:30 is the Glow Crazy Race. Last year was the first year, and it rained. Despite all that, Amy did a fabulous job. We had more passionate volunteers out there than you've ever seen. It was a fabulous event.
Well, congratulations to all of you. Up on screen, of course, the Big Brothers Big Sisters. It's bbbsnc.org and daggettshulerlaw.com. Check out those websites, please. And again, congratulations to what Daggett Shuler does to support the community. Thank you for being a volunteer. And Amy, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jim.
We'll be right back after this.